Welcome to Math TV with Professor V. It is Monday, April 24th, 2023. Here's your integral of the day. Indefinite integral of tangent cubed x, secant x, dx. So if you want to pause the video, give it a try, go ahead. This integral comes from the section focusing on trigonometric integrals. So there's different techniques to employ when you have products of sines and cosines, tangents and secants, depending on what the exponents are on each of the trig functions. So I'm noticing here I have one lonely little secant x. So I'm pretty much stuck with it, right? I don't have secant squared x or something. And so I'm thinking to myself, okay, I would like secant x dx to get absorbed and be du when I make a u substitution. But if I let u equal tan x, that's not going to work because du would be secant squared x dx. And I don't have two powers of secant x. I only have one. So this is not going to work. What else could I try? I could let u equal secant x, then du would be secant x tan x dx. Do I have that? Kind of. Like I've got tangent cubed x over here. I can steal one of them so that I have a tan x times secant x. So let me go ahead and do that. So now I have integral. This is just going to become tangent squared x times, I'll write it in the same order, secant x tan x dx. So now I'm happy because this is going to be my du. But wait a minute, u is secant x, and I can't write tan squared x in terms of u just yet. But remember from our Pythagorean identities, tan squared theta is equal to secant squared theta minus 1. So right now I'm going to go and replace tan squared x with the appropriate identity so I can write everything in terms of secant squared. So this is secant squared x minus 1 times secant x tan x dx. You see? And now we're ready to make our u substitution. Which substitution works? This one works, okay? So now we're going to have integral u squared minus 1 du. And then from here it's easy peasy, right? So antiderivative of u squared, 1/3 u cubed minus u, don't forget plus c immediately. And then go back and replace u with secant x. So we have 1/3 secant cubed x minus secant x plus c. Okay. And I did want to kind of talk you through in the beginning that wrong choice for u as tan x, because those are things that are normal to consider when you're first learning integration. So I always encourage my students, if you think of something, write it down, try it out. If it doesn't work, just put an X. Don't erase that work, because when you look back, that will teach you what's not a good idea, so you make better decisions right away in the future. And now, you know, I have enough experience, I'll look at this right away and know what the correct choice is for u substitution, but that takes a lot of practice. So don't feel bad if you're not there right away. Just take your guesses, see how it plays out, and that will give you information. It's all learning. It's all learning, okay? And it's beautiful. So here's the integral. Hope you're having a good Monday so far. And I'm off to work. So give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already. You can also catch me on Instagram and TikTok at Math TV with Professor V. Have a great one, you guys.